Surviving COVID-19 and teaching English at a distance. Subscribe to this channel. Click that notification bell and you will receive notification when I upload videos to YouTube.
When I talk with Dr. Arias, we have an incredible cultural exchange between United States and Chile.
Okay, so this is my classroom, and this is where I teach the majority of my students. I teach children and I teach adults. And during COVID-19, I had to step up my game a little bit. That's a little bit of jargon for the English classroom. I added some new additions to my class. So let me show you just a few. Here is my whiteboard. And on my whiteboard, I have some student names, and the student names are of those students that are playing Jeopardy with me. So the students learn a new word, and in the form of the Jeopardy game, we all know about Jeopardy. And Christina is in first place. Christina is from Brazil. We have Yerling, and we have Ross, and we have Yolanda. Yolanda is living in the United States of America. Yolanda is a Spanish speaker. And then we have Paulina, and Paulina is from Russia. So these students are competing against one another in the Jeopardy game, learning new English words, and the winner of the Jeopardy game at the end of the month wins a free class. Also, I teach children, and I've made some new additions to my class with my children. So the whiteboard is something, it is a must-have. It is a must-have for distance education. And I use the whiteboard with my children. I use the whiteboard for my adults. So let me show you how I use the whiteboard with my children. So I have a small whiteboard, and I use magnets, and I buy a lot of posters, bulletin board posters. And this is a bulletin board poster. It is a groundhog. In the United States of America, when the groundhog sees its shadow, we have more winter. When the groundhog does not see its shadow, we have summer. So I talk about that with my students. So here is the groundhog, and I just use my magnet to put the groundhog on the whiteboard. And it is summer, so I have clothing for the groundhog. So I will dress the groundhog so you can see. So here is the whiteboard for the groundhog, and I put the groundhog on the whiteboard and use my magnets to dress the groundhog. Now, we would talk about the different items that the groundhog is wearing. So the groundhog has on pants, the groundhog has boots, the groundhog has a shirt. I also have some other items here that we could put on the groundhog. Sandals. So boots are seasonal, uniseasonal. You can wear them in the summer, you can wear them in the winter. But sandals, you can only wear those outside in the summer. Okay? We have the sun for summer, and I also have a pair of sunglasses for the groundhog. So this is a new addition to my classroom. So definitely the whiteboards are new. I have one more item to show you that is a new addition just as far as my props, okay? This is a cooking pan, and I purchased some half envelopes, and I numbered the half envelopes, and I used these for rewards. I have old maid flashcards, and so for example, we talk about different occupations with my students, the young students, and we have a doctor, and and we have a musician, and we have a postman, and we have a fisherman. So we would play a game, and I would put the flashcards inside the half envelopes, and then the student will call out the number, and I'll say 1. Okay. Yes, musician. So for Gogokid, we have lessons about the musician. This came in very helpful. So I use this as a reward. Every class taught at a distance needs a whiteboard. And you could also use a pen. Okay, this you can purchase this at any Walmart. The half envelopes, I will send you a link. I am selling the half envelopes. Down in the description box, you will see that. This is just the beginning of what I have to share with you about teaching at a distance and how to survive COVID-19 while working from home. Surviving COVID-19 and teaching at a distance. I will talk to you soon, but without further ado, here are some testimonials from my students.
Well, before these lessons, before the practice with Dr. Avery, I struggled to even form one single sentence in my head. So now I feel that my overall English skills have increased, including writing, speaking, comprehension, reading, everything. And of course, I can say much more than this. I mean, that this experience is much more than learning a language. This is a journey, an exciting journey with its openings, with twists, with, even struggles, but still victories. And it is surprisingly easy and interesting and exciting when you are under the strong guidance of an experienced teacher, of a true master who can wisely guide you through any obstacles you might face, and who can be really attentive to you and your needs, and who knows exactly what you need to succeed. And I'm really thankful for this experience and for Dr. Airy, because I feel like a little baby learning to talk and discovering the whole new world.